I am undertaking a low buy year in 2025 to both save money as a stay-at-home mum and be a more conscious consumer. So today we are chatting about the 15 things that I am not buying in 2025. So grab yourself a cuppa and let's get into the video. Makeup and beauty products. This here is my makeup collection. It is very minimal, but are things that I use on a daily basis. As you can see, my concealer is just about done and I'm going to use that up and then not purchase at least for this year. Same goes with my highlighter. It is on its last legs here, but this won't be a repeat purchase at least for 2025. I like it, but I don't think that it is necessary. And to be honest, on like a daily basis, when I'm sort of just at home or running errands, I mostly just use mascara and then sometimes some of these other pencils as well. Hair care and tools. This is my little hair care section. As you can see here, I've got a brush, a comb, and a couple of clips and hairbands / scrunchies. I also have this Sukin hydrating hair mask. This is like virtually full. I have started using it, but I feel like for a bottle of this size, it will take me quite some time to get through. So there's seriously no need to repurchase like any products. I also have this much loved hair oil. I can definitely rate these Bopo Women Halo hair drops. And as you can see, there's still a little bit left in it. And I've had this for years. Fresh flowers. I love having fresh flowers around the house, but they are expensive for something that doesn't last that long. So lately I've been taken to buying natives that I can keep and dry and then just stick in vases around the house, and then I can have flowers around all the time. I particularly love dried eucalyptus. I think it looks so good. So if I feel like buying some fresh flowers, I could potentially instead buy a bunch of eucalyptus, separate it out, because as you can see, this is quite a large bunch, and then put that in different rooms, and then I have the florals in each room, but it's definitely a more long-lasting solution. Conventional cleaners, with the exception of dishwashing liquid, hand soap, and dishwasher tablets. If you know me, I am a sucker for a good cleaning product. I especially love Zoflora, although it's incredibly hard to get in Australia these days. But truth be told, I really do want to be better at getting into more DIY and natural cleaners. I do currently use this dishwashing liquid and this hand soap, as well as this dishwasher powder. All of those are certainly more natural, but as you can see, I also have some harsher cleaning products in my kit. Candles. I love the ambience of a burning candle, but unless they are soy scented with essential oils and a wood wick, they are probably quite toxic to you. You then also need to have to deal with the waste of chucking out the candle pot once the candle has finished burning. Thankfully, some of my candles are able to be repurposed. This is one that I bought for last Halloween, and if I just clean out the remaining wax in the bottom there, I can still use this as a piece of decor for this Halloween. Home decor. I love me some nice, cozy, fresh bedding, and I'm also a big fan of aesthetic minimal home decor. But truly, I don't need anything new. Accessories including hats, jewelry, handbags, shoes, sunglasses, etc. There are a couple of shoes on this shoe rack that I don't or very rarely use. I also have more hats than I can wear on my head at a time. And I mostly just stick to these two when I'm going to the beach or for a walk with Hunter and the dog. My jewelry box is filled with jewelry I don't wear. And this is my favorite handbag that I have loved and used for so many years, but sadly last year it definitely took a back seat when I needed to have like a bit more of a practical backpack that I could use to carry mine and Hunter's things around everywhere. electronics, unless, unfortunately, they break down. Our media room is almost finished with the exception of getting some blinds for that window. And I originally did want to get a smart TV, perhaps in a larger size that we could then mount up on the wall. But truth be told, we very rarely use this TV at all. So it's honestly feeling so wasteful at this point in time to buy a new TV just for the sake of it. My phone is probably considered quite old at this point. I think it's maybe like 4 or 5 years old. And if I am taking videos on it, which I frequently like to do for TikTok or Reels or Shorts or whatnot, the quality is pretty poor in comparison to some of the newer iPhones. But in saying that, really, I only need it for calls, messages, and yes, I do use social media on it, but I don't want to be glued to my phone all the time. So it also feels very wasteful to upgrade my phone, especially considering how pricey new phones are these days. Clothes, unless they are on my approved shopping list. These are majority of my clothes, and then from time to time I also challenge myself to do a more minimalist curated capsule wardrobe with only 10 items. So especially when I'm doing my 10 item capsule wardrobe, I really don't need that many things to wear. I also have a few things in this little cupboard here: skirts, tank tops, activewear, shorts, and sort of around the house t-shirts. And then in the spare room, I've started hanging up a few things that I wasn't sure whether I wanted to keep or not. And I thought of a great idea, and that is to, when I'm starting to feel compelled to maybe buy something new for my wardrobe, I can come here and essentially shop my own wardrobe and pick out some things that have been tucked away for a while, I may have forgotten about, and they'll just feel brand new. I also have a bag of clothes that I was going to donate that I could potentially hang up and add to my wardrobe shop as well. Stationery. I have way too many half-empty notebooks and enough pens/highlighters to definitely get me through the year. Supplements. These are Dave's magnesium supplements, which he doesn't take, so I've just started taking these at nighttime in order to use them up. I also have some protein powder, which I had the idea that I was going to put in smoothies, but as you can see, I've still got a fair bit left. I did buy this greens powder, which tastes really nice, and I have been using that, but probably not as frequently as I would like. And then I also have this Inner Beauty Support Clarify powder, which is probably out of date, and I really need to finish that up as well. I think there's also a few of these magnesium tablets which you can put in water and they dissolve for a tropical flavor. The supplement industry is like a multi-billion-dollar industry, and unless I am recommended something by my doctor, I can probably get a lot of the nutrients that I need from food rather than buying into all of these fads and products which cost quite a bit of money. Any items that are trending. Unplanned Aldi middle aisle purchases. I've made some fantastic Aldi middle aisle finds during 2024. And it definitely always has a way of suckering me in to buy useful things for Hunter. But unless it's on my approved shopping list, I truly need to resist. Random books that are not already on my Amazon wish list or TBR. And the same goes for Hunter. I just did a count and there are 23 books on my bookshelf that I have yet to read, and yet I continue buying more, whether they are secondhand from the op shop or new from Amazon. I also have the library, which I have been frequenting in 2024. So I feel like I really need to get a handle on reading some of the stuff that I already own prior to buying anything new. And lastly, aesthetic items that I am buying solely for the purpose of YouTube videos. So those are the 15 things I'm definitely not buying in 2025. To assist with this low buy in making it effective, I have created an approved shopping list as well as, I guess, a vision statement, which is my why and my purpose in doing this low buy year, which I would kind of like to be more of a long-term lifestyle, but definitely setting it as a challenge for this year in particular. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below. I upload new videos every single week. If you are undertaking a low buy or no buy challenge this year, or you just want to be a more conscious consumer, I would love to hear what are some of the things that are on your no purchase list in 2025. With that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.